Baby Moses, Exodus 2:3. But when she could hide him no longer, she got a papyrus basket for him and coated it with tar and pitch. Then she placed the child in it and put it among the reeds along the bank of the Nile.
Many years later, after Joseph and all his brothers had died, Pharaoh was the new king of Egypt. He feared the children of Jacob, now called the Israelites.
The Israelites are growing too strong. If there is a war, they may fight against us and defeat us.
To keep this from happening, he made the Israelites into slaves and put Egyptian masters over them. They were forced to work very hard, making bricks and mortar. Pharaoh used the bricks to build great cities, but no matter how unkind the Egyptian slave masters were, or how hard their work became, the Israelites continued to grow in number. Pharaoh became so angry, he passed a cruel law ordering every baby boy born to an Israelite family to be drowned in the Nile River. Now it happened that a baby boy was born to an Israelite family. Fearing Pharaoh's decree, the mother hid the baby for months. But when he began to cry and move about, she had to do something to save him. She decided to make a large basket out of the reeds that grew near the river. She sealed it with sticky tar so it would float. Then she put the baby in the basket and set it among the reeds along the riverbank. His sister Miriam stood at a distance to watch over the baby. That evening, Pharaoh's daughter went down to the river to bathe. It was then she noticed the strange basket floating among the reeds.
"Fetch that basket,"
she said to her servant girl. When she opened the basket and saw the little baby boy, she loved him. Then Miriam came forth and said,
"Would you like for me to get an Israelite woman to take care of the baby?"
"Yes, I would,"
said the princess. So Miriam ran back to get her mother and told her the things that had happened.
"Take care of this baby and bring him back to me when he is older,"
the princess said. When the child grew older, his mother took him to Pharaoh's palace, back to the princess, and he became her son. The princess named him Moses, saying,
"I drew him out of the water."
Words from a burning bush. Exodus 3:15. This is my name forever, the name by which I am to be remembered. Moses grew up in an Egyptian palace, but he knew he was an Israelite by birth. One day he went out to see how his people were being treated. He saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite worker. Moses had pity on the worker and tried to stop the beating. In anger, Moses killed the slave master and hid his body in the sand. In time, Pharaoh found out what Moses had done. He declared that Moses must die. So Moses fled to the land of Midian. One day, while Moses was leading his sheep to Horeb, also called the mountain of God, an angel appeared from within a burning bush. Moses thought it was very strange that this bush, though on fire, did not burn up. Then God spoke to Moses from within the burning bush.
"Moses, Moses, here I am. Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place you are standing is holy ground. I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob."
When Moses heard this, he was afraid to look at God, so he hid his face.
I have heard the cries and prayers of my people in Egypt. So go now. I'm sending you to Pharaoh to free my people and lead them out of Egypt into a good land, a land flowing with milk and honey.
But Moses said to God,
"Who am I, that I should lead the Israelites out of Egypt?"
I will be with you.
Who shall I tell them sent me?
I am that I am. Tell them I am sent you.
What if they do not believe me? What if they will not listen?
Then God commanded Moses to throw down his staff. Moses obeyed, and suddenly the staff became a snake. As Moses took hold of the snake, it turned back into a staff. Then the Lord spoke to Moses again.
If they do not believe you, take some water from the Nile River and pour it on the ground. It will become blood.
But Moses did not want to go and spoke again.
Oh, Lord, I don't speak very well, and my speech is slow. Please send someone else.
This angered God, and he said,
Your brother Aaron speaks very well. He will go with you. Tell him what to say, and he will say it.
So Moses and his brother Aaron left for Egypt.